Okay, tell me something I don't know. As usual, anytime a politician, especially a conservative politician, utters a single word about economic policies, taxes, and actually doing something real about the utter fiscal mess we're in, the left-leaning mainstream media goes into their usual conniptions. Really, this outright effort to completely miss and deflect the real point is going to absurd lengths. Well, Mitt Romney supposedly had a so-called horrible week mid-September because of his 47% that pay no federal income taxes remark. Never mind that Obama had the U.S. Embassy in Libya attacked and American Ambassador Chris Stevens killed under his watch during that same time period. Let's not forget about that. And although Romney could have been more careful about his words, let's not forget he was being spied on. Funny how the mainstream media has completely ignored that one and never mentioned it at all. But the point of the 47%, which is really 49%, or is it 46.8%, whatever it is, of the people in the United States that don't pay any federal income taxes. Yes, they pay other taxes, but they don't pay 47% of the people don't pay federal income taxes, is this. We are running out of money. Hello? And we're facing economic collapse because the president, the media, and just about every single politician running the American experiment we're in right now refuses to acknowledge that fact. How many different ways can you say we are broke? Because an endless array of special interest groups, seniors, students, the disabled, minorities, military, single mothers, the mentally ill, and probably 1,000 others that I can't think of right now, are clamoring for more federal dollars. Now don't get me wrong here and don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Of course there are people that need assistance, and of course we need to offer assistance to veterans and others because it is society's job to help those who cannot help themselves. But we are at a point in today's government handout dependency culture that if you work at it long enough, probably everyone in the nation can qualify for some kind of government assistance. Do you really think that's what our forefathers intended this nation to be? Do you think they wanted us to be a nation of dependence? But the big question of the 47% or the 49% or whatever it is that's approaching half of the people in the country right now is how do we pay for all of this? No, really, that is the question that no one wants to answer in the media, and no politician wants to even touch that. It is the question that no one wants to answer when liberal ranters and bloggers and commenters on Facebook want to deal with, when they always punctuate their diatribes with testimonies of an exception. What about the veteran or the single mom or the senior citizen whose spouse just died? First of all, exceptions are just that. They are exceptions, and although they make up a good story, they aren't responsible for the majority of the money that's being spent. However, they do make headlines and cause us to continue to spend money we don't have and to never look at the consequences of the $15 trillion in a huge mountain of debt that we simply can't get rid of because we don't want to face it. The bigger issue is anytime someone mentions cutting spending because of, that $15 trillion deficit that's just sitting there, no one wants to deal with that. Don't touch my money. Don't touch my benefits. Don't throw senior citizens off a cliff. Don't. Look, no matter what side you're on, Democratic or Republican, we are $15 trillion in debt, and we have to quit looking at the issue as if it's someone else's problem. There are too many people collecting government benefits and not enough money coming in to pay for it all, and it isn't going to be solved by taxing the rich 3 or 4% more. That won't even come close. Government spends way too much money. What in the heck are we going to do about that? Now I'm linking to a great article here at slate.com that talks about the 53% that actually pay for the 47% that don't pay any federal income taxes. It's a good article. It's very balanced. It covers both sides of the fence. Check it out. I link to it in the video description below. Please leave your comments also, because I do look forward to hearing from you.